my 15 minutes of fame in the spotlight with a 2-minute game. Smile.
Right, chat. Welcome. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Hopefully you watched the season finale of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Night of the Nine Kingdoms, depending on how you look at it. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. CyberJ's welcome to the chat. What do we have here? Ricola. Welcome.
Hello there.
Right when I was about to say it didn't work, that's when it pops up. Keith, thank you. Hopefully doing well, man. Epic, welcome to chat. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on this. Both are definitely very interesting in different ways. Yeah, I'm excited to play both of them. Obviously, because of Josh, I got a sneak peek of what I can expect from Herc, but we're playing against Claw, as we do with all of our Precon decks, and I'm a little worried. So we'll see how it goes. But hopefully doing well, man. Alex, welcome to chat. Friday's stream was a banger. It was a real treat having Joshy be a guest. Maybe next time we'll play Hulk and have the game end in 2 turns. That is true. Oh yeah, it is my affiliate anniversary. I forgot about that. I set that up so long ago. And you're right. That is a thing. Oh, I can wish D20 a happy anniversary alert. Sweet. That's funny. Joshy, thank you for 36, dude, 3 years. 3 years. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate it. It's fun playing with you. Mom, how are your finances? Or how are you doing on your finances? I'm doing all right, I think. Also me, yeah, I'd like to order $26 worth of Taco Bell. Isn't that like just like a taco now? But we all know the real reason we lost is because I played Herc instead of Hulk. Yeah, no. I mean, I was definitely carrying the team. I think that's safe to say. I think that's very safe to say. God, that was so bad for me. That's right. Oh, yeah. Snap it to a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah, brother. Dan, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. If you're playing a Precon, Hercules... play against Hela. Now, well, I already got Claw out, but yeah, I'm doing Precon. Darth.
Meow 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 meow.
Thank you for the meows, dude. I appreciate the support. What is that? 16 months, dude, with your prime sub. Thank you. Excelsior, I need both of these guys to be good. I think their deck building will be great. Hope I'm right. I mean, Josh did a really good job with Herc last time, so I don't think it will be as good tonight because the Precons are a little jank looking for both of them, but whatever. Link, welcome to chat. Yeah, I got the new heroes today, so I had to do the unboxing video quickly, and I still have to put it up there for the Patreon and members and stuff. I think I found a rule I'm not sure I understand. Welcome, Keith. So I was looking at Web Warrior stream, and he was talking about Ionic physiology, that you couldn't tuck a third card there if you're already at full health, or it should say you couldn't tuck a card there if you're at full health. Really? Oh god, all of them are falling out. No, go back in your home. Oh god, everything's a mess. Destroyed everything. Okay. Ionic Physiology. Permanent. Max 3 cards tucked here. Response. After you play No, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. So that's the wording, right? After you play an event here with a printed lightning resource, tuck that event from your discard pile under this card. So the cost arrow, and then heal 1 damage for your identity. By law, you have to be able to do everything after the or before the cost arrow. So you have to be able to do everything. So after you play an event card with a printed energy resource, tuck that card from your discard pile to this card. So you absolutely can. Healing 1 damage after your identity, you don't have to do. Unless there's a rule change I don't know about, which is quite possible. But yeah, you should be able to, even at full health. You have to do everything before the arrow. You do as much as you can after the arrow. If chat you think I'm wrong, let me know. We can look up the rule book. I don't know if I'll ever play Herc outside of aggression based on the last stream. The defeating the 12 health minion is too scary to get in one turn. That makes sense. Cyber Jace. Beast, now welcome to chat. Wasp is rough. Wasp is usually not bad. It was just a weird deck for me. The biggest defense for Wasp and did... Yeah, I know. Standard Claw. Claw was rough for this scenario? Yeah, I can imagine. I read that like you can take a card here, but if you're feeling healthy, you don't resolve the heal. Right, yeah, you can't heal. Let's go. You have to heal, same as She-Hulk. If you can't stun, you... Those you did everything before the arrow and after the arrow if you could choose. Do everything you can before the cost arrow as much as you can after. Yeah. Yeah, no. It's definitely as much as... It's everything you have to do before the arrow as much as you can after. Same as She-Hulk? Oh my god, it's been a while since I played She-Hulk. I have to look up She-Hulk. Spee, welcome to chat. Ultron, Vision, Grim Reaper, Count Nefaria, and Doctor Doom. You have to be able to heal. If you can't heal, you don't have a valid target. You don't need a valid target. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Should be board game time 40. Just joining. Who you're more excited to try? I mean, I'm a bigger fan of Hercules, I think, but I think his precons can be terrible. Super strength, super strength, super strength. Thank you for pointing that out. Hold on, Epic. Super strength, 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 super strength. Hold on, sorry, I'm going through. Superhuman strength is what what you want me to look at. So after She-Hulk attacks and discards superhuman strength, stun the attacked enemy. So if your argument is that there's no enemy to stun the attacked enemy, I don't know how you actually play 2 games tonight. We'll figure it out. She-Hulk is a weird thing. Hold on. Because there was a weird thing with She-Hulk. What am I looking for? Cost arrow. Okay. Hold on. A card's resource cost is the numerical value. Okay, we understand that, right? A cost arrow is the ability text distinguishes the cost effect in a pay cost resolve effect. Text indicating the timing of an interrupt or response trigger that precedes the cost arrow is not considered part of the cost. A resource cost with the per player icon is multiplied by the number of players who started the scenario. If a cost with the per player icon is reduced, the total cost of the card is reduced, not the value that is multiplied, blah, blah, blah. All right, now I need like cost arrow. The cost arrow, the ability to distinguish cost from the player effect in a pay cost resolve effect format. Non-bolded text before the cost arrow must be paid and are resolved in full before the Before, okay, yeah, so that doesn't help us. What are we looking for? Target? That's what your argument is? Effective target? Or valid target? No, I say effective. See target. Okay. Oh, good. It's a short section. Okay, if a game function or card ability is directed toward a game element, such as an attack that deals damage to an enemy, that game element becomes the target of the function ability, blah, blah, blah. Examples. Okay, if the ability or game function requires one or more targets, the ability of the game function can only be initiated as at least one valid target. So this is your argument, is this section, right? Hey, IMJFT. All right, so the question we're trying to resolve that was brought up. Yeah, discard, sorry. Okay, focus. So, Ionic Physiology. After you play an event with a printed lightning resource, tuck that event from your discard pile under this card. Heal 1 damage from your identity. If you're at full health, can you do that? Is the argument. Epic is saying because you don't have a valid target, which is this is the She-Hulk argument with superhuman strength, right? After She-Hulk attacks, discard superhuman strength, stun the attacked enemy. If you can't stun it, you don't discard superhuman strength. This is his argument, that there's no valid target. So, okay. Okay, so this is your argument, right? So it's only 3 heals per game? No, because you can retuck things over and over, right? There's time, like when you attack, you lose all your tuck cards, so you'll be able to do it again. But can you initiate it right off the rip if you're at full health? The ability of game function requires one or more targets. The ability of game function can only be initiated as at least one valid target. For example, deal 5 damage to a minion, cannot be initiated if there's no minions. Okay, so this is the argument right here, because it would be you cannot heal 1 damage from your identity. Base powers of game function. The phrase choose a game element. I have to look at not all the other, but I have to look at other cost error cards. Because I know we've done it. I know their argument has always been you have to do everything before and you can't, and you do as much as you can after the fact. Of course, there's no good ones in Herc's deck as an example. All right, so the counter argument is this one. So the argument is because superhuman strength says if you can't stun the attacked enemy, you wouldn't discard this, right? This was one of the weird rules. God, when did this happen? Was this the 1.6 or 7 rules? I feel like something in the rules changed that, and I can't remember what it was. Abilities that are a target is valid for an ability or game function if any part of the effects. Okay, wait. A target is valid for an ability or game function if any part of that ability can affect the target. Examples of effect on a target include, but not limited to, dealing healing damage, adding removing threat, giving / removing status card. So they do point out that. Exception A, a character with an attack or 0 can perform a basic activation. Okay. The cost of an ability or game function is not considered when determining if that ability or game function can affect a target. The cost of the ability or game function is not considered when determining if the ability or game function can affect a target. If an ability... Oh, wait. I gotta catch up with you, chat. Doesn't discard because of targeting. I don't see why Wonderman's card would work differently. Hey, Zom. I don't think it's a hi to you. If you're at full health, it doesn't matter. You can do anything before the arrow because the conditioning is if you play an energy card. Another annotation to this card, you have a max of 3. You can't have 4 at any point, which means you can't have 4 and discard 1 to have 3 again. If you have 3, that's it. Yeah, but you lose them, right? I think. Right when you attack. After Wonderman makes a basic attack, you discard each card, so then you would do it again. So you would go from 3 to 0 back up to 3, or work your way back up to 3. You can clear the tuck cards completely by attacking, and a couple of upgrades let you tuck cards away from it. I think the thing with She-Hulk was because the wording was after she attacks, so you resolve everything and then suddenly target. But then there is no target, so the force response doesn't trigger. She-Hulk argument is mid at best. I really wish I could remember off the top of my head what the She-Hulk argument was. The condition has nothing to do with the health, but it's such a convoluted ruling. It seems I've opened Pandora's box. Convoluted combo, you know what I'm saying. Agrees with Cyber Jace. To be clear, I've always... Hello there, Mongoose. I've always thought the She-Hulk superhuman strength not discarding is a bad ruling. 1.5, thank you. Go back to superhuman strength. Commenter notes the rules update. Wait. Where? In here? Oh, on. Thank you. Thank you. Just make the rules. Super... She-Hulk. Alright, so can I keep superhuman strength in play if the attacked enemy is already stunned? No, you must discard superhuman strength. After She-Hulk makes a bigger attack, regardless of whether or not the villain is already stunned. Oh. So this is a new ruling. So they changed the She-Hulk ruling. Also, welcome, Darth. Yeah, She-Hulk has that weird rule, to be honest. It should be discarded regardless of the villain's stalwart weird rule. I would rule you could do it regardless of health, but it's a tricky one. Yeah, I think if the healing was part of the cost era, then you couldn't do it, but it makes sense after the cost era. Oh, keep going? There's more? Oh, wait, this one? If they change it, then yes, you could do it regardless of health. They made the right correct. Hold on, wait. The review. A rule that you could do at the start, otherwise FFG making a clunky heroes again. Sheesh, I hate it when now they still do clunky heroes. Oh wait, all right. So under the reviews, there's 2 years ago. You talking about this one? This one? Oh, I believe the one that fits. Okay. As I understand the first... Okay, so this is 2 years ago. As I understand, the first FAQ is no longer correct via 1.5 rules. If She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters, rules lore deck text, force article... Alright, so force article 1. If a forced ability... If a forced ability requires one or more targets to resolve and it has no valid targets, it does not initiate. Furthermore, in subsection A, any costs that would have been paid to initiate the ability are not paid. The cost in question discarding superhuman strength. So now we can keep the card in play, provided that we don't have a valid target for its effect. That implied that if target would be dead because of attack, so there would be no valid target to stun during response timing, or the villain would have a stalwart keyword so they can get counters, or if they would just already have a stun counter, then superhuman strength would not be discarded. You can do some crazy stuff. We need a new ruling on that, though. I mean, I'm not arguing with you guys. I'm just, yeah. Thank you, Darth, for copying and pasting that. Yeah, so it's because of forced. So wait. Let me look at forced, because this isn't a forced response. Forced. Okay. Excuse me. So forced, because this was the argument, right? LW. It's super fun. Hercules too in a way, but I found Hercules' ability that says you may switch to alter you have clearing labor not useful at all, honestly. Well, it's the only way you could put another labor out there super fast, I thought. That's what Josh was basically doing. Like, again, I haven't played it yet, so we'll see. Force interrupt and force responsibilities must be resolved when their triggering conditions are met. Okay. Force action abilities can be triggered at any time during the player phase when a non-force action ability could be triggered, but must be resolved before. Okay, so you can't like spread it out. Force ability requires. Okay, so if force ability requires one or more targets to resolve and has no valid targets, it does not initiate. So this is the superhuman strength thing, right? Any cost that would have been paid to initiate. Okay, so that's the whole. It would not have the. So you don't discard it because you didn't have a stun thing, right? That's what this is saying right here. So because any costs that would have been paid to initiate the ability are not paid. So you can't pay this after She-Hulk attacks discarded superhuman strength because there was no stun thing. So, well, let's look at response. Let's see if they have the same wording or not. Because if it has the same wording, then I agree. If it doesn't, JKMOPQ, hold on, I'm a child, so I have to do this in my head. Response, okay. A responsibility is the type of triggered ability indicated by the bold response time and trigger. Responsibilities may be executed after the specific triggering condition occurs as described by the player response's ability text. A player can only trigger response cards on... okay, so players can only trigger responsibilities on cards they control or on encounter cards. Done. Players cannot trigger responsibilities on obligation other players' areas. Fine. Multiple responses may be executed from the same triggering condition, but each response may only be triggered once per occurrence of the triggering condition. Okay. Multiple copies of a card with a response can each be triggered in the same triggering condition. Okay. If a single effect causes multiple triggering conditions to occur, responses to each of those triggering conditions can be resolved in any order. For example, if attack triggers both after your attack and after defeat, those responses will be resolved in any order. Okay. Once all players decide they do not wish to resolve any further response triggering conditions, response to the instance of the triggering condition cannot be used. I think because it's not forced, you can do it. Which, okay. That's how I would understand that, which is wild. That because it's forced, it doesn't discard, but because it's a response, it works. Wow. Talk about trying to make the game confusing. Yeah, Darth, I'm agreeing with you. Don't get me wrong. Oh, no, I read that. Sorry. Like, I don't know what the ruling is made to prevent all it seems to be to create weird stuff. So the She-Hulk ruling is solely because it's a forced trigger. Yeah, so it's forced ability versus just a regular response. Mongoose, but no, really, the game is a lot of fun. Honorable, welcome to chat. We got Herc and Wonderman same day. Let's go. Take off your shoes to count too. Anyway, it's so confusing to check both the effect and cost now. I hope they word it differently. Sometimes we need a lawyer to read the game manuals. Wait, now I'm confused. Okay, I get it. Responses are voluntary. You don't have to do them. It's as clear as mud. FFG says, we are not going to force you to pay the cost for no benefit, but if you choose to pay the cost for no benefit, that's fine. Yeah, Darth, that's a good way of putting it. The game is really fun. Now buy my collection for 20k. That's wild that that's how it works out. I'll quote Daring Lion when he said to me last time I played with them, I just ignore the rules now. No, so I'm happy that, like, again, who was this that brought this up? Bardic, right? Bardic Monk, like, first of all, thank you for bringing this up because this is interesting. That's solely because this is a forced response. And they even state it in here because of the forced article. That's what stops it. Like, okay. This is one of the small things that drives me nuts with this game. Is that now you have a cost arrow, right? Where, generally speaking, you have to do everything for the arrow to do as much as you can after. Unless it's a forced action. Then No. Like, all right, bro. Thanks. Understanding the ruling, I just don't know how that's a neater solution than simply paying all costs regardless. Screw the rules, I have money. This maybe shouldn't have had a cost there if it's supposed to be an additional fact. Yeah, it seems really weird then. Could you imagine buying this game only to sell it? Like, keep everything unopened and ask for a ridiculous amount for everything? I don't know. At least when we play the game in B Game Shop, and this is a question, we had a lengthy discussion with woodworking already. I used to believe the cost error was them saving space in the old days, and then they made it more complicated thing. Yeah. They got to add this into 1.8 rules. I know. That's wild. Man, okay. Well, at least we know now. And now, when you all see Web Warrior play, you can tell him he's wrong. He's wrong. Read response. But yeah, I mean, that's like so incredibly confusing for people. Oh my God, we will forget it. Less than 6 months. I'll play this hero again in like 2 months and Web Warriors without flaw. He makes a mistake every now and again. I've caught, I mean, the guy's only had like 600 videos and I've caught easily 3 errors in there. Now, granted, I have 3 errors in every single live stream. So, you know, who am I to talk? But that's wild. Surprised we didn't ask AI for the answer. I didn't have it loaded, or I would have. I don't have the new rule book in there. I gotta upload the new rule book. The error last stream was playing Wasp 100%. The She-Hulk ruling is gonna break a lot of people's hearts. No. So the She-Hulk ruling is still good. So that's the thing. She-Hulk still works that way. And Wonderman works the way we think. That's how confusing this is. You actually get the best of both worlds, ironically, until they rule differently. The correct choice was Hawkeye or Maria Hill. Harsh. Wasp has some cool hooks. Yeah, I like Wasp. Just she did terrible for me. So yes, so She-Hulk still works the way you think it does, where if you cannot stun the attacked enemy, you do not discard that card. Because it's a forced response. Because it's forced. The keyword forced is the important thing. Since Ionic whatever isn't forced, it works the other way in your favor as well. It's one of the few times I feel like that we've looked up rules in this game and it's actually worked both ways for us. I feel like that's a rarity for us, and I'm going to take the W while I can. So with Wasp, you can continuously shuffle Genius back in her deck. No, I'm gonna go with, though I don't know what was Nadia. It's limit once per round, so that's why you can't, because it says limit once per round. Ionic whatever, the card's new name. Yeah, you all get me. Then I smushed Mutagen formula earlier today. What a great game. That's amazing. One of the coolest things, there's so many different ways to play, so we don't have to like, yeah. I mean, there's so many I don't like, right? But I actually love Wasp. I am a Wasp defender. I just can't justify how bad I did. Like, I just played bad. I played bad. That's not 100% on Wasp. That's like 20% on Wasp, 80% on D20 woodworking, being absolute trash at the game. Don't tell anyone though. Mutagen's great. I played the New Boys Precon one against it yesterday. Yeah, I love it. She-Hulk third strongest is right after Rogue and Spider-Man. Oh, you're gonna get Joshy going. Angel? I love Angel. I think Angel is so much fun. You haven't spelled Herc and Hulk correctly. But But yeah, so I'm worried about this Precon with Herc going against this. I'm a big fan of Wasp too. I think I prefer Ant-Man. A lot of people do like Ant-Man more for sure. I don't mind Ant-Man, but yeah, I'm a Wasp fan through and through. D20 never had me back on now because of how bad I made him look. Yeah, no, I told everyone that I told everyone that you would come back, and the truth is no. Made a great Angel Psychic deck. Is that what Psylocke is a psychic? I think we need a USA. I know. I need a picture of Hughes right there. I'm gonna get framed. The greatest photo in the world. So let me get this straight. Any ability that heals you and you have full health, the ability can't be played. Right, that's all it did. Yes. So like if you have theoretically. No, I think you could play it. It just wouldn't do anything. So if you looked at like first aid. Let's just go down the rabbit hole. You should be worried about that Precon. Definitely better. I know it's gonna be rough, dude. Epic. I am legit worried. All right. So if your question is like first aid action, heal 2 damage from any hero or any character. Sorry, not hero. I think you can play it. It just doesn't do anything. But we'll see. Action is type ability. Players are permitted to trigger an action ability during a turn or by requesting that. Okay. Players can only trigger action abilities and cards they control. Players cannot control action abilities. Okay. Each forced action. Okay. An ability that is yeah. So if you were at full health, you could do this, but like nothing would happen. What doesn't kill me is a good one, right? What doesn't kill me? That is a good one because this is before the cost arrow. So you have to heal 2. So if you heal 1, it doesn't work, right? So Epic is 100% right. You have to be able to heal at least 2. Well, not at least, like 2. So if you have like 1 damage done to you, the card doesn't work because you have to do everything beforehand. I think technically too, if you didn't want to ready your hero, you wouldn't have to, but it'd be really, really silly. Ant-Man's ants are my favorite. Total of 3 damage is great. I have lost 3 games running with Wonderman. I can't figure him out solo, although I could just be he doesn't work well, doesn't do well against Iron Man. When I glance through Wonderman, because I know a lot of people are hyping him up to be a better hero, like, it doesn't look bad by any means. I'm not gonna say he's bad, but he looks like he's gonna be rough. But we'll see. Then the stun ability of She-Hulk just wouldn't happen. The stun ability, correct. The stun ability doesn't happen if there's no valid target because it's forced. Wow, that's a lot of bot messages all of a sudden coming from my stream. But yeah, the key thing to remember with the She-Hulk thing is because it uses the word forced, it changes everything. Apparently. That's what we learned on today's stream. The more you know. Hercules is a good hero. Is better that what you think and fun, and don't play against expert Venom Goblin. I know, right? Oh my God, Marvel Champions. I know. I know. No, okay, so to start off really quick, between Hercules and Wonderman, before these cards ever came out, I've been solely on Team Hercules. I still think Hercules is going to be a really good hero once I figure out a good deck with him. I think he's going to be fantastic. And the community was like, D20, you know nothing. Herc is going to be legit terrible. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I think he's going to be good. After watching Joshy, now to be fair, it was a 2-player game, but after watching Joshy pilot Herc, I was like, wow, he's really good. Yes, it's a little rough to get him going, for sure. And we'll see how that messes you up solo, because I can see how that can like slow you down. But Joshy was basically playing against a villain and another hero that was just working against him. I was just straight up working against him. I mean, it was ugly. I was playing so poorly. So I want to see how hard it is to get Herc going. But yeah, once he built it, I mean, Josh was just smacking everything like it was his job. It was fantastic. Wonderman, just glancing at him, I don't see how he's going to be this great solo hero. Like, I think he'll be good. I think he'll be fine. Like, not bad. I'm not saying he's bad, but I still don't think he's going to be like super easy compared to Hercules. But we never know until we know, type of thing, right? Like, I have been wrong many of a time, and I could be again. Crash Base has a great video demonstrating Herc and Wonderman. Nice. But yeah. Maybe you were playing a 1v1 game and Josh was playing co-op? Yeah, okay, he was playing co-op and he was still crushing it. And I couldn't even beat him in one-on-one. It's pathetic. Wonderman is more tempo. He could do good stuff right from the start, but I don't know that he scales up much. Okay. I also, like I said, I also think these Precon decks are going to be bad. Like, just straight bad. I am a little worried about them. I compare Herc to Iron Man, but maybe Herc has an easier time setting up, but Iron Man might be more satisfying. Yeah, I mean, like, and the thing is, like, the community, I think, has figured out how to get Iron Man going pretty fast now. So I wonder if it will just take them a little bit of time to figure out how to get, like, Herc really going, you know? I don't know. All right, let me move this. Yeah, Iron Man we can get going pretty fast. Wonderman is decent precon, just Herc wasn't. I can imagine Herc being bad. I just glancing through the cards, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a rough night. Yeah, there's a lot of overpaying, for sure. The overpaying thing seems like we have to actually pay attention to. And I don't know if Hercules, like, I think watching him in aggression was really good. Justice would be interesting. Protection decks would be interesting with him too. I did learn that Wonderman. Oh no, yeah. It's pretty essential for getting rolling. Okay. The trick is you must put an attack in and flip him in the reduced threat, then flip down turn 2, then flip up turn 3 and stay up. Yeah. Overpay card is sweet, but the belt is essential because it lets you clear a card from Ionic thingy. I love the Ionic whatever. New card name dropped. All right, should we drop down and start this? Give it the old college try. So again, when I play, everything I do is claw originally. I was defending Iron Man on Reddit against someone who was a non-believer. It's so much easier to get the tech upgrades down to a minimum of 4 hand size by turn 2. Yeah. God bless you for going on the Reddit. Sorry for my Reddit fans out there. All right. That is shuffled up. We're just playing claw normal. See how we get to go. All right. We have out here. Yeah, I like this stand. I know people hate it because they can't see the cards as well, but sorry. It helps me see the cards, so I stop making so many mistakes. Decided to go with the clear sleeves on his to keep them out and get them out faster, but forgot side scheme is a assault that messed me up. I was trying to work with this one thwart. But every now and again, you have a troll or crazy nut saying they're right and everyone else is wrong. Yeah. What mod you using? Masters of Evil. Master. Which I'm hoping that'll help me with the minion thing. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter, but. Okay, so we have, starting off, Defense Network. We're going to reveal place one additional threat here, so it will be coming in with 3. Claw. You don't want that Hydra, exactly. 12 hit points. Underground Distribution. Search and counter deck for Defense Network side scheme and reveal it. Shuffle. When revealed. Okay, discard cards until a minion is discarded. Tiger Shark, okay. Okay, just starting off hot. Actually, maybe I could punch him in the face fast. I really don't know. All right, chat. Let's do this. Now, again, this is my first time playing, so if you notice any rules mistakes, please catch me the best that you can. Yell, scream, it's fine. Not to your computer, but I guess type it out. You know. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Oh, new Dragon Shield feels so good. Actually, there's no labor card in play. Reveal. Okay. So we get Herc's Helm, which is the greatest artwork of all time. So I am excited for that. Gift of Battle, Teamwork. Okay, we can get rid of Teamwork. Avenge Me we can get rid of. Gift of Battle we can get rid of right now. I mean, I don't want to get rid of Olympus, but it doesn't really make sense to have yet. Well, we'll hold on to it just in case. We'll hold on to Limited Stamina. When a villain attacks, exhausts Herc's Helm, reduce the amount of damage by 1. Could be good. So we'll get rid of those 3. Yeah, we'll play the rest. 65 heroes, dude. That is crazy to think about. Death Cry. All right. Also, Schlagather. Welcome, chat. So, Death Cry. I do like the idea of Death Cry. Recruitment Drive. Will be useless for us. Okay. A huge fan of Hercules. Babadani. We'll see. And still can't get the rules right. Okay, so we want a labor card. Put that into play, which is attach side scheme. Okay, so when revealed, find an encounter side scheme that is not in play and reveal it, adding threat, treating each per player as 1, and then add 6 additional threat to it. So we want a side scheme that is easy? Question mark. All right, Mortal Claw comes with 3. That also comes with 3. All right, we're putting it into play, right? Oh no, and reveal it. All right, we don't want to reveal that. What if I'll just give Claw more health? I don't really care. So Claw has a lot more health. 22 to be exact. To give her the hydrate. All right, so this comes with 6 additional threat. So it's up to 3, so 9 total. Stay hydrated, appreciate it. Okay. So it does have assault on it, so we can punch the side scheme as all side schemes are meant to do. But Tiger Shark is gonna be a pain, which we probably have to get rid of. So we'll flip up to Herc. I'm probably going to put Herc's Helm down because I love the picture of that card. So let's attack for 3 on the Tiger Shark. We'll throw away Olympus to play Limitless Stamina. And then we can ready our hero. So I have another set. I know, right? This leaves us not throwing away Olympus, throwing away Recruitment Drive. And then we'll attack for another 3 and take him out. Put Olympus down. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I guess. Let's ready up. 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. Okay, this could be good with Lion Olympus. Okay. This goes up by 2 because of Immortal Claw, so it's 2 out of 6. Claw is going to be attacking me. So I'm going to use the helm to reduce damage. I'll just take the hit to the face because who cares. So it's 0. Discard 1 card ran from your hand and deal 1 damage to each of the heroes. I don't think that reduces it, right? Because it just deals the damage. Deal 1 damage to each of your heroes. Reduce the amount of the damage this attack deals. It's not the attack though, right? It's like the worst one. Yeah, so it doesn't reduce. Okay. Cool. So I take the damage. Helm did nothing. Things are coming up Millhouse. Alright, Claw gets +1 attack. After Claw attacks and damages the character, stun that character. Cool. This is going well. The discard's not random? No, discard 1 card at random. Yeah, it is. Okay, chat. Well, I have all fist resources, so I can't do the hero action. Cool. Alright, we'll play the Lion of Olympus. So I have 4 attack, so I will damage this for 4. Okay. Cool. I'll throw away these 3. Guess we'll ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This goes up by 2. Okay, that's about to pop already. He's gonna attack me. I'll exhaust the helm. So he's attacking me with 1, 2 damage. If his activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. Well, son of a gun. So it deals 1 damage. And we're stunned. We're gonna get wrecked. Just absolutely wrecked. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. So, one kind of gift card you control, you have 0. Cool. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is good, actually. I don't know how it's good. We're not eternal, are we? All right, you know what? We're going to play Gilgamesh. So we're going to throw away these 3. We have to confuse your identity for Gilgamesh for reasons. Okay. Okay. Now, he can't throw off of this. So, he can take 2 damage and remove 2 off of here. Okay. That's that. I guess we'll ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Some good things. This goes up by 2. This pops. When revealed, discard cards until a minion is discarded. Armor guard. Okay. This goes down to 0. He comes in with guard and toughness. Tough. Okay, cool. Oh, this is only when the villain attacks you too. Of course it is. All right, the villain's going to attack me. I'm already stunned, so sure. It's gonna be 1. Exhaust each ally. Cool. 2 damage. This, yeah, it's biasing token. Armor guard's gonna deal damage to me. That's fine. Bad card is discard upgrade support. We can get rid of Olympus. That's fine. Okay. I am stunned. And confused. The encounter deck thing, not the stance. This? Yeah, that's also by the same token. Let's throw away a double to play Amadeus Cho. So when a minion would attack you, it attacks Amadeus Cho instead. Yeah, they have 4 sizes. So this is like the... This is the medium, that's the small, and the large is over there. Make sure you use my... Wanders off to the code. Use the code. Okay. So we'll use Cho to remove 1 threat off of here, because we kind of need to. Wish you luck. Thanks, Chris. I don't know if I can use the code. I've already used it. You should be able to use it unlimited amount of times. Allegedly. We'll throw away this to play the golden mace. I guess I'll clear my stun. Okay, let's ready up. Doing well, chat. Doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4-cost ally. We can't afford it. Cool. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. It's great. Not complaining. All right, this goes up by 2. Claw's going to attack not me. Not me. It's going to attack Amadeus because I can't take this hit. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. If this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. Okay, didn't. It just killed Amadeus. Armor guard would attack me. I can't use the helm to reduce it. So that's a thing. Bad card is another armor guard. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. We're very slowly getting there. I mean, we're not getting there at all, but let's attach Avenge Me to Gilgamesh. Yeah, 4-cost allies in this deck is a choice. I'll give them that. It's all fist resources, so I can't do anything but Sonic Converter. Alright, we'll play the Gauntlets. We'll play Lion of Olympus. Okay. So. Gilgamesh. Excuse me. Will thwart 2 off the main. I am going to deal 4 damage to this, bring it down to 1. And I'm attacking it and not thwarting it. That's why the confusion thing doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to hold on to Namora in case I get a double. 2, 3, 4. Jeez. The deck is so expensive. The Precon is so expensive. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're happy. This goes up by 2. Gilgamesh, we're going to get hit in the face with him. So it's 1, 2 damage. Knocks out Gilgamesh. Now, when attached ally is defeated, draw 2 cards. Thank God. Son of Zeus and Prince of Power. Okay. 2 more damage from these guys. Down to 6 life. I'm doing well, chat. I'm doing well. Weapons Runner surges. Good. I was hoping. Okay, the villain skin. Okay, that might be the end of this game. 2. Put Weapons Runner in play, engage with you. Okay. So this goes up by 2. Cool. Okay. Okay. Is Herc more expensive than Iceman? With the Precon, maybe. Okay. 3, 4. Okay. All right. So Namor might be good. Okay. The problem is weapons runner is what I wanted to get out to attach it to an enemy. But whatever. So, you know, screw it. We're going to dump 4 cards. She comes into play. She gets +1 hit point for each other ally you control. So we don't control any, so that's fine. It just uses your numerical attack instead of your thwart. Oh, then I should have cleared my confusion instead of my attack. It would have just been the other way. But if that's what it is, then we'll just... Because remember, I cleared out my stun to do this. So I should have just said I thwarted to clear it out then. So we'll just switch. If that's what it is, that's fine. All right. So... let's thwart, right, off of Immortal Claw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that a 12? Thank God. So. After a labor card is added to your victory display, put the top card of your gift deck into play and ready Hercules. You may flip him to Alter Ego. Probably do want to do that. So we get 1 hit point and we gain piercing. Actually, I don't even know where the piercing token is. Okay. So yeah, we'll just say we switched it because I just did it the wrong way then. All right. So piercing. After this card enters play, draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Yes, we can do the labor if we want. But first, I need to exhaust Herc and use 2 mentals to get rid of... Actually... 2 mentals to get rid of this, remove it from the game. Okay. Then we can flip up. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we do, put a labor in. This is the defending one, so that's good for us. So to find Amadeus Cho and put him into play. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Which I think this is the best one to get, generally speaking. Okay. Now we can flip up Herc. Could have used this double before. Okay. How you digging Hercules so far? It's absolutely god awful. I think it was exhaust or spend. Let me see. Oh yeah, you're right. So we'll not exhaust them. Okay, good catch, thank you. So what we'll do is use Amadeus to draw a card. When you would use a basic thwart or attack, exhaust an ally to add that amount. Doesn't really help us too much. We'll throw away a double to play Prince of Power. We'll throw away this to put in Call for Backup, which puts in 3. I'll clear my stun. Oh, this should have went away too, right? last turn. She will deal 2 damage to a weapons runner. And that's it. Amadeus Cho is going to get knocked out. All right, draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Thor. That's exciting. This goes up by 1 now. It's not working. That stinks. That's annoying. I'll talk to him about that. All right, Herc's Helm. Now we're defending. When Hercules defends against attack, exhaust the gauntlets, and he gets +1 retaliate. All right, so we got retaliate. Reduce the damage by 1. So he's technically doing 0, 2, 2, no damage. Good. Retaliate 1. And then protect humanity loses a counter. Okay. Now, minion are attacking. Amadeus gets hit instead. Because when a minion would attack you, it attacks Amadeus Cho instead. They're going to attack me for 1. Okay. Bad card is take 2 damage, call heals. Of course. 2, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. We'll drop a double and a recruitment drive. And another recruitment drive. No, it's only when you exhaust this. He doesn't gain retaliate normally. Right? Yeah. So when Hercules defends against an attack. For that attack. Yeah, so it's only for that attack. Okay. After Thor makes a basic thwart, we probably don't want that. Well, there's not many cards. There's only 2 cards left. What are the odds there's a minion? Actually, you know what? YOLO. Okay. So we're going to thwart 3 to get rid of call for backup. Did you get your first gift? I did. I have 1. So we thwart 3, get rid of call for backup. Each player may search their deck and discard pile for an ally and put it into play. Give me a good ally. I don't like any of these allies. Alright, so we put it into play, right? So Gilgamesh can go into play. Both advances? 1 did for sure. Alright, so that's gone. That's gone. Now, after Thor makes a basic... Hold on, let me put this out here. After Thor makes a basic thwart, discard cards on top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Nope. And ho, get out of here. That was gonna be bad news bears. Okay. So that's gonna go up by 2. What do I have? 5 life? That seems like a okay amount of life. So she actually has more life now. She has 5, 6 life. Until people get knocked out. Okay. So she can deal 2 damage to knock out this weapons runner. Gilgamesh will thwart 2 off the main scheme. This is a uniquely bad deck. To say the least. Alright, we'll ready up. Alright, so we draw 1. We're going to get an extra bad card. Shuffle up. This is rough. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is going to go by 2. It's just up to 5 of 8. Claw's going to attack. We're going to use Herc's Helm. God, I don't want to defend, though, every time. But I have to. So, 1, 2, defense. I take no damage. I do retaliate 1 because of this. We remove a counter. Okay. Cool. They're each going to do a damage to me. So now I'm down to 3 life. Perfect. 2 bad cards. First one is... Oh, okay. Weapons Runner surges. Okay, the Immortal Claw. That's great. He's up to 21. Second one is... Okay, Claw gains Retaliate. You know what? That one I don't even care about as much right now. Whatever. Yeah, I don't want to take any damage because he has Sonic Converter and that will stun me. But I guess that doesn't matter because I'm just exhausting defend every single time anyway, so. Okay. So. Oh boy. Who's gonna die soon? I kind of need someone to die soon. Probably Gilgamesh will die. So we'll attach that to an ally. I know, where's Josh? He's supposed to be carrying me. Okay. I'm working my lab, not turning green. I don't want to do Thor's threat removal. All right, let's have Gilgamesh thwart 2 off of here. So it's down to 1. Thor can then take out the weapons runner. Prince of Power works on any attack? No, it says after Hercules attacks and damages. Oh, I guess, wait. That's a good point. So, we're actually going to take the tough off. So, yeah, Prince of Power works with any Hercules attacks. So, when I do this, it'll heal me 3. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna pop. So we need to do this. Now she's not dead because there's still 2 allies. So let's go down to 3. Who are you gonna use with cameo? I don't know. I haven't really thought about that card that much. Also, welcome Soup. All right, so gift of battle. We reduce the cost to play this card by 1 for each gift. So we own 1 gift. So it's only 2 cards it costs to get rid of. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. So we'll deal 5 here. There's an overkill of 3. So after Hercules attacks and defeats an enemy, exhaust this. Heal 1 damage for each point of excess damage. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank God. Okay. Now we ready up. All right, we have to defend 1 last time against the claw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. This goes up by 3. So it's up to 6 out of 8. Claw's going to attack, so we're going to use the helm and exhaust because I don't want to take damage. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Get the villain a tough status. Okay, so I take no damage. He gets a tough. That's fine. Now, this triggers. Okay, so after a labor card is added to the victory display, put the top card of the gift deck into play. Cool. We get 2 hit points and steady. Let's go. You may flip down. Oh wait, ready Herc, and you may flip down to alter ego form. Okay, so that goes there. Now the next one's gonna be the minion one. So might as well put that into play. Oh wait, and then we get to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That was his attack. We still have to do their attacks, but we're going to now put in this. So one of you will find a non-elite minion with at least 6 printed hit points. Oh my gosh. Okay. Where's our boy? Not Melter. Whirlwind. Yeah, Whirlwind's who we want. All right, so Melter, or Whirlwind, I'm sorry, has 12 life. We will punch him in the face a lot. It's going to deal damage to me now, but that's fine. Oh, you're right. We can't do that yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to be drawing that in a second. This just isn't done yet. Oh my god, did I just put all these on top of here? Sorry, I'm used to like you just like chaining them all together. All right. So yeah, you're right. All right, so it's gonna be 1 and 1 damage. So what do I have? 8 life. No, they scheme now because we do get to flip, right? Yeah. So they now scheme because he attacked, we defended, we did that whole thing. They now scheme for 0 and 0. Cool. Okay. Arms Factory. That comes in with 4. So yeah, they're scheming. Now, no labor card. Now we could do this. All right, we're learning. We're learning how it works. I'm used to like you able to just like do the process, but that's my bad. Okay. Cool. Then we draw... No, wait. We did draw these cards, so we get to keep those. Okay. Limited stamina help? Yeah. Yeah, Ted. That's what Joshy did, and it worked great. Okay. So. Now we could do more fun things. So we could put Olympus into play. Okay, people are gonna die. So let's also put this Avenge Me onto Thor, because all my minions are gonna die, or all my allies are gonna die. Okay. Oh, interesting. We could keep Thor a little bit longer. Okay. So we're going to put Lion of Olympus in, so we get +1/+1/+1 stat line. Sorry, we flip up first. So, what we'll be able to do is we can clear out a lot of stuff. Because we have piercing. Alright, so we can use one with that, one with that. Okay, we can't do Ancient Rivalry and Teamwork. Teamwork, though, is useful. So what we could do with Teamwork is when you use one of your basic powers, exhaust an ally you control to add that matching power for this hero's ability to use. So what we'll do is use that with Thor. So Thor doesn't die yet. And then we get 3, 6. Do we do 7, 8? No, not yet. So we deal 6 damage. No, wait, 7. 7 damage. So it's 3, 6, 7 damage on the Whirlwind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Olympus is giving me 2, but I only have 1 cost cards. So that's all right. All right. When you use a basic, add the... Okay, so that's only for that attack. That's it. So now... we can do... We'll throw away Ancient Rivalry to play a Limitless Stamina to ready your hero. Now we're swinging 3, 4, 5, 6 onto there. So let's do that. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6 damage onto him. So he has 5, 6, 7. So that's 1 extra damage. Not a lot, but that's fine. Actually, no. Yeah, it's still fine. Yeah, we'll just heal the 1. I think it works out the same. So this now goes away. Actually, wait. I'm going to hold on to Ancient Rivalry for a second and use Olympus instead. Okay, so he's dead. That goes away. After the labor card is victor's play, put the top card of your gift deck into play and ready Hercules. So we get Retaliate, base, 1 hit point, and we can draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We could flip down if we wanted to, but there's no reason to right now. So that's fine. Let me move all my gifts over here. Okay. So what we can do now... What is this at? 1? Okay. Oh, that was the wrong one. You're supposed to do this one for the healing. My bad. All right, if we use Gilgamesh... So we're swinging for 4 right now. And we don't have overkill. So we can just swing and take out the armor guard because we have piercing. So that's dead. We can throw away a card to play Limitless Stamina to ready yourself up. And to also swing and take out the armor guard. He is now dead. We can now use Gilgamesh to thwart off of here to take this out. He loses 10 lives, so he's down to 13. He would gain overkill with this card. That's it. So he doesn't have it all the time, only when I use this. We do need to remove thwart off of that. Gilgamesh knocks himself out when attached ally is defeated. From consequential damage, I guess that still counts. We draw 2 cards. Right? You're still defeated if you get knocked out with consequential, right? She loses 1 health from that, which is fine. Alright, we'll use a double to put Amadeus Cho in. She now has 6 life because of Amadeus. Okay. We need to reduce that for sure. So she can reduce it. Oh, she's going to get knocked out if I do that. She needs to attack. But he has retaliate. So that would kill her either way. So let's draw a card with Amadeus Cho. Recruitment drive. Okay. Let's throw away a double and a helicarrier to play a queen carrier. We can use Quinn to play Ancient Rivalry. Search your discard pile for an identity-specific upgrade and add to your hand, and then you ready Hercules and Thor. Identity-specific upgrade. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any. But I get to ready Hercules and Thor. Okay. So. What do I have? 10 life? He has retaliate. Toughness. And when he attacks and damages a character, he stuns that character. Which is sad. Also, we have retaliate 3 on here. So we technically have 4 retaliate right now. So. Yeah, but it's only in your discard pile, right? And it's not, I don't have this in my discard. So the other one's in this deck. Yeah, it's only discard. So yeah, we will get rid of it soon, but it won't work out. But the other one is still in here. Okay. Well, what we can do. Man, if I throw it with Thor, I don't want to put another minion in, but. I don't know, man. Because thwarting with him be nice to get rid of this, essentially. It's going to give me an extra bad card. But then I get a minion in. Now, I am doing 4 damage. So it might not be the worst thing in the world. And then I can have her thwart for 2 off of there. Hey, Greasy Duck. Play them 7 times around, you can't get them to work. It's been challenging in here in the beginning. I will say that. Alright, we're going to have her knock herself out and thwart 2 off of the main. Bring that down to 4. So she's gone. Now, we still have a limitless stamina. So we can start punching Claw in the face. Wait, why does he have 13 life? He should only have 12. His max is 12. He can only have 12. Did I say it's been a lot of labor in the beginning? I know, right? So we are swinging 4 and piercing through is tough. So we can swing 4. Oh yeah, we could do 2 and 2. Which would probably be better in the long run. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, 2. We'll throw away a card, limitless stamina. Another 2. So get rid of this. Okay. Board state is cleared. Besides his stupid attachments. That's at 4, so it's not going to go up a ton. I think we're good with that for right now. And we'll just see how this goes. Alright, draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This goes up to 6 out of 8. Let's have Thor take this hit. He could be my glorified blocker for this round. So, 1, 2. This activation deals damage to you. It doesn't. Knocks out Thor. This is quote unquote good for us because now we can draw 2 more cards. Okay. Bad card, don't be in advance. Don't be in advance. Take 2 damage, claw heals 2. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2. He's at max life. Protection net seems like a good fit for retaliate. Yeah, you can probably do that well. Just the precon is bad. The precon is really bad. Okay. Lion Olympus goes away. So, now we can play Death Cry for free with Olympus. Exhaust Olympus, generate a wild resource for each gift card you control. Actually, what we can do... Wait, why am I doing it that way? No, that's silly. That's silly, chat. We will use Olympus to get rid of Sonic Converter, so we stop getting stunned. The retaliate thing I can deal with. That's actually really nice that's not restricted. I'd have... Yeah. That's so nice. All right, let's put Line of Olympus back in. Actually, wait. Before we do that, we'll use Amadeus to draw a card. Avenge me. Okay. Then we use that. Yeah. Okay. So let's do... We will do Line of Olympus. We will put Avenge Me on here. We'll use a double and recruitment drive to play Death Cry. I guess we'll play Avengers Compound. Play only via the Avenger identity. That's fine. Tuck 1 ally from your hand here. Okay, that's fine. Recruitment drive I don't care about. So, we need... Well, I need to thwart off of here before that becomes an issue. So we're actually going to thwart a bit. Clean this up a little bit. So we'll thwart 2 off of here. We'll thwart 1. So we're back down to 3. Okay. We'll get rid of recruitment drive. It's not gonna work for me, brother. Ready everything up. Draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go. All right. Massive cards. Actually, all these are massive cards. Okay, cool. This goes up by 2, so this is up to 5. Claw's going to attack. Do we defend against this? No, because he has tough, so all of our stuff is going to run into the tough. What do we have? 8? I'm going to let him hit me. So 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. The helm. I should have used the helm. 1 higher. Sorry. I keep forgetting I have that thing. Oh, and then we can use the gauntlets. I forgot about that. Because we're defending because of the helm. So, I mean, it retaliates into his tough. But I didn't think about that. So this will just trigger this. Interesting. Okay, good to know. All right, bad card is... Don't be in advance. Armor guard, that's fine. Because we can just overkill onto that. Okay. Lion of Olympus goes away. So... Yeah. Now... Remove 4 threat. Okay, so that's huge. Okay. Okay, so 12. We're going to attack for 3, 4, 5, 6 onto here. We have toughness or piercing and overkill. So we heal 3 from Prince of Power. And he goes down 3. We don't get retaliated because we didn't attack him. We're doing it over the amount. Actually, let me back up just a little bit. We're going to use Teamwork and exhaust Death Cry. So it's 3 more damage. I didn't think about that because I don't use a lot of Teamwork. Okay. So now we can play Wisdom of Athena. It's free now because we have 3 gifts and remove 4 threat from a scheme. So this goes down to 1. Cool. What's he got? 6 life left? And it does mean 3 more heal. Thank you. God, okay. Now, we can use Olympus to play Son of Zeus. Ready Hercules. Now, we believe that I could do all 3, right? So I can ready and then specific upgrade you control, gain a tough status, and draw a card, right? I think that's what we ruled on. So I want to identity specific card. Oh, upgrade. So we'll do the Prince of Power one, I guess. Yes, all 3. Okay, cool. So we do that. Gain a tough status. Can do. Draw a card. Interesting. Not what I wanted, but that's fine. So we're just down. Oh, wait. We don't want Prince of Power. We want the Golden Mace. Sorry. My bad. Screwed up a little bit. Because now. One step ahead of my time. Oh yeah, that's right. Ironheart has it. Yeah. Okay, so now if we flip him, we're gonna get his thing that's gonna give him +1 acceleration icon. So it's gonna go up by 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be halfway there, which isn't the worst thing in the world. We can swing now to deal 3 or deal 6 damage to knock him into the next stage. He doesn't come in with tough, right? No. So let's just do that. We'll do this with the Golden Mace. Deals 6 damage. We don't get retaliated because he's knocked out. I don't care what anyone says about that. All right, look for the Immortal Claw. So this is up to 3. He gets 28 life. And this comes in with 3 threat. Now we have to kind of go through that somewhat quickly. All right, so we'll use the Gift of Battle. It's free 99. Focus. There we go. Reduce the cost of this card by 1 for each gift. So now it just does 5 damage. We will get retaliated on that, which is fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get retaliated 1. Okay. Amadeus. We'll have him thwart 1 off of here. So this is down to 2. Son of Zeus, I guess we'll hold on to so we can ready things up and whatnot. And then we'll ready up. And then hopefully now next turn, because we have 11 life, which is good. We'll hold in the Sun. 2 massive, 2. Oh wait, we get an extra bad card now because we ducked out. 3, 4. Okay. Massive. Massive cards. Well, I don't know about Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is kind of whatever. Okay. So, this goes up 1, 2, 3. So, it's up at 4 now. Claw is going to attack. I'm going to take this hit using the helmet and the Hercules stuff. The gauntlets. So, it's going to be 1. Discard 1 card that ran from your hand. Son of a gun. Don't be my attack card. Wisdom of Athena. Actually, that one kind of stinks too, but that's all right. We can make that work. All right, so we take no damage, but we do retaliate 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 bad cards. No advance, baby. No advance. No advance. Okay. No, I don't take a damage because of Herc's helm, right? Yeah, there was nothing on them, so we don't take a damage. All right, so that comes in. After Ares schemes. Okay, we'll deal with that later. And Olympic Freud. One reveal, place 1 additional threat here for each Olympic card. Okay. We're going to just try to win and ignore that. It's not an advance. That comes in with 5. We could probably ignore that, right? No advance. No advance. No advance. The Masters of Evil. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a Masters of Evil minion is discarded. No. 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 Melter. Okay, that's fine. Ares is fine. It's just that we're going to be trying to make a push now, and that's the only thing that stinks. Okay. Oh, I thought it was... Oh, each Olympus card. My bad. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6. So that's 6 on there. Oh, wait. 6. 7. Okay, so I'm missing 2. Missing 3. Whatever. I'm not even going to do anything with it. What do we have? 11 life. This is at 4. Okay. So, what we'll do is first, Rock Me Amadeus is going to remove 1 off of here. He dies. When he dies, they're defeated, so they draw 2 cards. Avenge Me and Namora. 1 more, that's fine. We can put as much as we want on there. Put 50. Okay. We're going to put Gilgamesh into play using Olympus. So, we have to confuse our identity because I don't have an Eternal card. But I have Steady, so that's fine. Okay. So now... Deathcry will thwart 1 off of here. This goes away. He's down to 9 life. We can now use the Gift of Battle. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get Retaliate 1. Well, it goes into our puff, so sad. Then... we kind of just win Rocky Win at this point. Gilgamesh is going to deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We can use Queen Carrier and throw away Namora to play Son of Zeus. Oh, not yet. Not yet. First, we'll deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Then we play this. Ready up. Ready an identity-specific event. Oh, we should have done this, actually, which would have been 6 damage. 2, 3. Then ready this up, ready that up, gain a tough, draw a card, do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Kind of crazy. Yeah, and you heal a bunch. Kind of crazy. That was, I think, one of the worst imaginable starts you could have had in a game. And the fact that he came back and won that is insane to me. Out of curiosity, what would our next bad card been? God of War and his axe. Oh, there was no more advances left, so that's good. Advocating Shadows gives D20. He has superpowers. I know, right? That felt good. Yeah. Win, Rocky, win. Hercules. Mr. Begin, did you take a labor on turn 1? Yes. I started off with labor right away. Yeah, that was that was crazy. That was crazy. I have to say. Okay, super hot takes. After watching Joshy play on my stream and seeing 2-player, I was like, wow, he's pretty good at 2-player. And that was the big fear, right? Would he be able to carry whatever? I do think allies with him are really good to like help control the board state while like you do your thing. So like I know aggression works really well with the high amounts of damage. I do think that having allies out there that take care of like the side schemes, like that's really your weakness, is the side schemes. Your biggest weakness. So having them out there really helped. If I had cheaper allies, I think it would have been great. It would have been a lot better. The Avenge Me card is really clutch though for this. There's way too many expensive cards in this Precon. The Precon's terrible. But he was able to win with a bad Precon, a terrible start. I mean, we had an awful start. And still able to come through in True Sell, which is mind-boggling to me, to be honest. Kind of amazed. Not gonna lie. That felt good. That felt really good. The turn 1-2 was, dude, it was so bad. It was such a bad start. And like, again, I didn't play super optimally either. Like, I definitely missed some of these upgrades I was supposed to do. If Hydra comes out first as a worse start, I don't know if it is, to be honest. Like, it's bad. I don't know. Like, I don't think there is like a worse one. Each one kind of stinks in its own way, right? The defending one stinks because you can't just do anything. So you're just kind of like going through the motions for 3 rounds, which is maybe the easiest one, but still just feels like, okay, I'm just kind of trying to get through. I think if you put in cheap allies with him, you're in a much better spot. Like, just straight up, I think you're in a better spot. I don't need Queen Carrier. I don't need Helicarrier in this deck, right? That stuff is not useful. I don't know. I think I play with Earth's Mighty Heroes if I play with Blue Herc. Yeah. Yeah, the leadership Hercules, I actually don't mind. And I think if you sidekicked Amadeus to keep him around so you can keep drawing cards, I think that's fine. Then if you got the helmet out to defend, you're willing... That's true too. If you got the helmet out, you are still defending, which is really interesting. Yeah, the combination of Herc's helm with the gauntlets, I think is fascinating and works incredible. Like, it's... I really should put these next to each other. Like, the way that these two work together is really, really cool. And the way that these two work together is really amazing. So basically just overkilling and then healing up that damage. And then defending, retaliating for 4, which is just insane. I'm sorry. It's like, that's just crazy. It's crazy to think that you could do that much. How do you feel about the Thor ally? I think it's not bad. Like, I think for a Tiger deck, it's pretty interesting. If you're like doing a minion slaying build with that, I guess maybe, but I don't know. He's all right. I don't love him, but I don't hate him. Thor discards until you put a minion in. I got the card so you can look at it. The Earth's Mightiest Heroes, could you still trigger the I don't know, I'd have to look up the card. I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh my god. It can't find it. I'm spelling it wrong over and over and over. There we go. Exhaust an adventure character you control. Ready another. No, you wouldn't be able to like exhaust it from drawing a card. Well, I mean, you could ready it up yourself if you wanted to, I guess. But you wouldn't get to draw. Hey, like Herc so far? I had a terrible start and it went fantastic. Yeah, so the Thor is interesting because you could get a minion out there so that you could heal up into it. So it's good for that. But still, I don't know any other situation I really use it. But yeah, I gotta say, that was solid. That was really, really, really shockingly solid. And again, it was very rough in the beginning, but we had low thresholds and we were still able to hold on. Like, I'm still kind of shocked. Thor just for thwarting. Yeah, I just don't want to thwart and like get a minion every time. And I don't want to thin out my deck a ton either. Gilgamesh is interesting. I want to see more Eternal cards out there so that I stop confusing myself all the time. More powerful as your build is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like Venom Goblin, I don't think I'll succeed by any means. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, he's the strongest one there is. Obviously, Hulk. There's definitely going to be matchups that are not favorable for sure. Oops. Yeah, I think when we play him again, we'll play him again another time. I think having a lower cost allies will be much better for him. External box wave? Yeah, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me clean this up. And by clean up, I mean shove in this box. Are you still going to play Wonderman? Yeah, of course. I promised you all 2 games. And 2 games is what you shall get. Okay. CyberJace wants me to play Ironheart instead of Hulk next stream. Deck boxes are so nice. This is so nice for setting up games. Oh, the ally and deck Ironheart? Oh, yeah, yeah. Ironheart would be strong. I mean, I would also put X in every single time to confuse and remove 3 threat. 100%. You think it'll be thinky? I don't know. I don't really, I'll be really honest. I have no idea what to expect with this. I don't think he's gonna be better than Herc. I really don't. I'm hoping I'm wrong. How many sleeves cards does that box hold? This one's the large one. It easily holds this. The other one, the one I have our boy in, is the medium one. So this is fitting all of Herc's deck, his Precon deck, his entire Precon deck, his Nemesis and stuff like that. But because I haven't put anything away, it's also holding the all versus all mod set and second copy of Ancient Rivalry. So 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 51-ish cards. No, 52 card. No, plus the labor deck. So 52, 53, 54, 55. Like, it could probably hold about 60. Like, I could push this back a little bit if I went really tight. And these are Dragon Shield, too. This one is the 31. I think it is. And it will fit your deck alone, but nothing else. And then this one's the large one. It will hold everything really easily. And they make an even bigger one, too. All right, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me run to the bathroom. Okay. The Americans love accents here. Okay. Okay. So, let's shuffle this up. Olivia, is Mojo a villain that's in this? It's an LCG technically, but yeah, Mojo Mania is a pack. He's a villain. All right. All right, chat. So, Defense Network is back in. 0-3. That's that. Flip this over. Discard cards until a minion. Nope. 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 Okay, weapons runner. Best one. Alright, we draw 6 cards. Oh wait, we start with 12. He starts with 12. Thanks, Maffer, man. Appreciate it. 2, 4, 6. Okay. Okay. Bunch of different energy cards. Alright, I don't want to do Battlefield Benevolence. When a character and you here take any amount of damage, I don't care about that. When you use an... I don't have any allies. Okay. Are we aerial? Okay, we are aerial. Actually, maybe keep that. Christian, I appreciate it. Who's hard to face off against? Mojo, more the Enchantress, as a villain. Mojo's pretty tough. Enchantress is rough too. Unified Strike. When an ally uses a basic power. Okay, so we have no allies. When a character other than your hero take an amount of damage, we don't have that, and I don't want to heal. All right, we'll keep those two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, so remember, after you play an event with a printed energy, tuck that under here, and then you can heal one. Okay. So, exhaust an area character you control. Okay, so we can deal lots of damage. We can thwart. All right, so let's flip up. So Wonderman gets +1 attack for each card tucked under there. So that's how we get up to 4. And then after you make a basic attack, you discard all of it. Okay. I'm going to throw away Jarvis to play Mr. Hollywood. Oh, you don't have to exhaust it. You just use it. Oh, limit once per card. Oh, once per each card. Okay. Huh. Nice. All right, but it's only overpaying a card. Can you overpay an X? Probably not, right? X is just the cost. It's not an overpaid amount. Like, it's not fit. Is it physically possible to overpay this? It is? So this triggers off of that? Is she expensive or not? She's in the core box. Okay. Chat, I'm so happy you're all in agreement. So, I got you all riled up. Yeah. You set the price. So I'm setting the price. Yeah, but when you choose 0 schemes. No, okay. Let me back this up then. I'm sorry. I asked this wrong. I can't just use this card to pay for this. Right? Because I'd be choosing an amount of 0, overpaying for 1, and X would be 0, wouldn't it then? So I'd be choosing X schemes. No, you have to choose at least one. Okay. I'm sorry. I asked the question wrong. That was my bad. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna hold on to everywhere all at once. We'll throw away 2 cards to play bombs away. Do you have Ghost Rider in your deck? He's not an ally yet. Or a hero. 2 costs, exhaust an aerial character you control. Okay, choose a player. I choose me, Pikachu. Deal 3 damage to the villain, each minion engaged with that player. So, he dead. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, wait. And then this gets tucked there. Cool. Yeah, everywhere all at once. I actually really like the idea of this card. So that's that. Cool. We ready up now. We get 5 cards. Oh, that's going to be feeling so sweet. 2, 3, 4, 5. Scarlet Witch I'm interested in. All right, this goes up by 1. Claw's going to attack. I'll just take the hit. So it's 0, 2 damage. Bad card is... okay, the villain attacks you. Sad. Let's take the hit. If this deals damage, you exhaust your hero. Son of a gun. All right, it does. All right, so we're down to 9 life. change this song. I also need to change this song. So the way Scarlet Witch works is that after you play Scarlet Witch, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If it's a treachery, resolve what's when revealed. So it could be bad, could be good. Did Frank design both of them? I don't know. That was Caleb. Yeah, Frank Brooks did Wonderman. And yeah, Frank did both of them. Let's go Frank. Did a good job with Hercules. Okay. So that's there. We're exhausted. Now Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch's stats aren't bad. For 2/2/2 or 2/2/3 stat line and 2 costs isn't terrible. Ionic Blast is interesting. But everywhere all at once. Scarlet Witch equals guaranteed shadows? Guaranteed. Alright, an Ionic Blast. If we overpaid, we deal 2 additional damage. But if we did everywhere all at once. Alright, we'll throw away Ionic Blast to do everywhere all at once. We'll overpay for it. No, we'll do bombs away. Well, it does make a difference, actually. Throw away bombs away. We are aerial traded. You can do this. Just use it. So we can only choose one scheme. Get rid of this. Removes this. Okay. That's fine. Now, we could deal damage, or we could put Scarlet Witch into play. I think we're going to deal damage. So we'll throw away Swordsman. Ionic Blast. Deal this. So it's 3, 4, 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We'll hold on to Witch, maybe? Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm doing this wrong. This goes here. This goes here. You can tuck it as many times as you want, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just once I attack, then it heals me. Okay. Well, ready up. Hold on the Witch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1 goes here. We're going to take this hit because we're just going to heal soon anyway. Hopefully. So 0, 1, 2. Exhaust each ally. I have none. So take 2 damage. He likes them tucked. Oh, look at that green screen. Radioactive Man. Okay. So, we're probably going to want to blast him. Gotten there blasting. Now, you'll heal when you tuck, right? Oh, you do. You're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking it was the other way. I should have healed 3. You're right. I'm sorry. I thought when I was clearing out, I healed. You're right. It's when you tuck. Okay. So I should have been 3 higher. 1 from before. 2 more from what I just did. The glasses, or what are you? I don't care about right now. The glasses aren't bad. Huh. So let's throw away 2 cards to play the Jet Belt. So you can exhaust it to generate a energy for an event, or you can exhaust it and discard a card tucked under Ionic Physiology, and discard a card to generate an energy resource for anything. Okay. Okay. So we'll use the glasses to pay for Ionic Blast. And then we'll use this and this. So that's 2 extra energy resources. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Take out Radioactive Man. Cool. Then I can swing for 4 damage. And knock him in next stage. And I discard all these, right? After you make a basic attack, discard all cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have no tucked cards. We couldn't tuck another card from the other event. Yeah, that works out fine. Maybe there was a more efficient way, but whatever. That's good enough for us. All right, so now we need to get Immortal Claw. Which we don't have out. Oh, wait. No, we don't have that yet. Yeah, you can free up space. You can do a couple different things with that. That's interesting. And again, it's just nice to use in general if you wanted to. And he gets up 10 more life, so he's up to 28. All right, so now we'll ready up and draw 5. Do you want to stay on this side or flip down? There's no real reason to flip down. We'll stay up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this goes up by 2. So is that 4 out of 6. Claw's gonna just attack. That's fine. We'll take the hit. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bad card is Weapons Runner is gonna surge into Whirlwind. Okay. Huh. Starstruck is interesting. Okay. If we bombs away, we could deal some damage. And then we could use everything all at once if we really wanted to. We have to exhaust our aerial card. Zazia. I guess we'll hold on to Starstruck. So we can do bombs away. Exhaust an aerial card. Deal 3 damage. 3 damage. 3 damage. Oh, shoot. I went 1 too high. We tuck this, so we heal 1. Yeah, it was supposed to be 28. My bad. Then we can do 1, 2. So we pick 2. Overpay with 1. So that's choose X schemes. We choose 2. Remove 2 threat from each one or 3. So remove 3 from this one. 3 from this one. Gets rid of a middle call. This goes down to 20 or 15. Tuck this. Heal 1. Okay. What do we have? 9 life? We will flip down to draw 1 extra card and ready up. see if we can just deal a lot of damage. So 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. This goes up by 1. He's gonna scheme for 2, 3, 4. Pops this. Discard cards until a minion. Ah. Okay. Comes in with tough. He schemes for 0. He schemes for 1. Bad card is. All right, Tiger Shark. Okay. Anything with energy, yep. So technically, as much or as little as you want. But they have to be events. All right, we're going to throw away Battlefield Benevolence to put in Wonder Fans. Do we want to draw a card or just want to tuck an event? If we tuck an event, we don't heal. No, we do heal. No, we don't heal. So tuck one event with a printed resource. We would deal more damage. And we can stun claw. What's he got? 15 life? So it'll be 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah. Or we draw a card and see what we get. I'm going to draw a card and see what we get. Heroic conditioning. Okay. Okay. We'll flip up. So we can use Starstruck to deal this and this. Our attack's 3. So we can knock out Whirlwind. We then tuck this so we heal 1. Excuse me. All right, so if we wanted to do heroic conditioning, this is 1. We could take 2 damage. This card generates. All right, so the way that this works is it generates 1, and then you may spend up to 3 damage for 1 additional energy damage each way. So we took 2, so we got the 3, which means we gain 3 life. And we add 1 to our thwarting ability. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll take 1 damage. We'll take 2 damage. So we overpay and we put a rebirth counter on her. Because we're probably going to want her to get rebirthed. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. We can do that. Okay, that's a good call. Okay. So we add 1 life back. That's fine. Okay. So we're swinging for 4. Okay, so we can knock out Tiger Shark. So she would do 2 damage here. She would die from consequential damage, but instead we heal all damage. So she's fine. Then we will swing and do 4 on the Tiger Shark. So it's 2 on the Tiger Shark, 4 on the Tiger Shark. Knocks him out. Then we'll ready up. Okay. Draw our 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remove 1 threat from scheme, 2 additional threat. Okay, cool. And then the Starstruck one. Interesting. Okay. This goes up by 1. He's going to attack. We'll just take the hit because we have 10. So it's 1, 2 damage. Guard's going to hit me for another 1. Bad card, which is going to deck us out. God, we're flying through the deck. Okay, it's going to be stunning characters in the future. Okay. Let's do then. Search the counter deck for a side scheme and reveal it. If no side scheme was. Ugh. So let's do active altruism. 0 cost. Remove 1 threat from a scheme, 2 additional threat for each overpaid. So that's going to be 3 threat from the scheme. So that's down to 0. And we heal 1. Okay. So I can have... So wait, with Stronger Together, when a character other than your hero would take any amount of damage, so that includes Firebird on Consequential. If that character shares the same trait, which they do, reduce damage by your defense. So it's not if she's attacked, just any damage. So that consequential damage counts, right? So I could reduce it by 2 so she actually takes no damage. Interesting. So let's do that. We'll play that, which is an event that tucks that heals. So she'll ping the tough off. Yeah, the tucking thing is just crazy. And then we can just use the jet belt to play Starstruck with Mr. Hollywood. Which would deal, it deals 3 damage, so it doesn't matter about the stun. We would heal 1, so it gets rid of the guard. Okay. This is at 0? I am going to... what I'm thinking is I'll swing for the 4 and then flip down. Because that's at 0. It's going to go up by 2. He's going to scheme, so that's 4. I mean, we get in advance. Well, I could just have Firebird take the hit. Protection getting a lot of things over. Yeah, protection is just bonkers. Alright, so we'll swing for the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We lose all of our tucked cards. And then, we'll stay. We'll get rid of Sentry. I don't want him. We'll ready up. Because we're probably going to have Firebird take the hit for Sonic Converter. Now hold on to altruism. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. 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 That's just a terrible round for us. 2 goes up on here. Firebird's going to take this hit of 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's just a bad Precon deck, but that's fine. All right, bad card is Illegal Arms Factory. So that comes in with 4. Yeah, I think most of my attack events are gone. So we have to get rid of that. But we can pretty easily. So we'll do that with Mr. Hollywood. So removes 1 threat from a scheme, remove 2 additional threats. Actually, we'll throw away a Unified Strike on top of that. So removes 5 threat off of here. This gets tucked, heals us 1. We have 3 extra life, so we're allowed to heal up. Then we'll use Active Altruism again. So it removes 3 off of the main. Oh, sorry, this goes away. And then, yeah, we're just awkwardly stuck with these, which we'll just chuck for now. I will flip down. I'm going to tuck a card under and just heal back up to 13 total. Oh, wait, 3. I believe you cannot overpay that card on the same turn. What? With Mr. Hollywood? Wait, what other event? Oh, Active Altruism. I had 2 of them, right? Thank you. I can keep overpaying with Mr. Hollywood constantly. I can only just do it once per card. I know. Hopefully we don't get anything too bad, but we'll see. With our luck, we will. 1, 2. So we have a big swing coming up. Yeah, the Mr. Hollywood card is nuts. Especially with Jet Belt. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Starstruck. Everywhere all at once. Hawkeye bombs away. Okay. Okay. So this goes up by 2. He's going to scheme for 2. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. This goes up by 2 before I forget. Hawkeye goes away. So I think the Tuck Heroes are a bit finicky. Yeah, but I've always enjoyed them. All right. No advance, baby. No advance. No advance. Defense Network. That's fine. So that comes in with 3. No advance, baby. No advance. All right. Each master's a minion engaged with a hero. If no attacks were made this way. There were none made this way. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a master's minion play and put it engaged with you. Yeah, they really do heal like a ton. Where's Whirlwind? Where's our boy? My boy, Blue. Whirlwind. Yeah, they really heal a ton. All right, what's he got? 11 life? So, we can now use Wonder Fans to just draw a card. Okay, it's another bombs away. We'll flip up. So we might as well do Starstruck. Use the Jet Belt. We'll overpay it. So it's 4 damage on the claw. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't tuck it. We will. Okay, yeah. Then we just wait. Can we win? That would be that. So we throw. Oh no, because we have to exhaust that. Oh no, that's not what we want to do. That's all right. And we can't use everywhere all at once yet. So that's going to go up by 6. That's okay, I think. So if we just swing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets rid of these. We can't use bombs away because we don't have an aerial character to throw away. So we'd have to use everywhere all at once. Overpay for it. Removes 3 threat off of here. Gets rid of defense network. This tucks. It would heal us 1, but there's nothing to heal. And yeah, because we can't exhaust an aerial card. This does nothing for us. So we'll throw away those 2. Then we'll ready up. And hopefully we won't get an advance. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We have the attack. So, all right, this goes up by 2. 6 out of 8. He is stunned. He does 2 damage to me. Bad card is not advance. Caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. We'll discard Wonder Fans. Okay. So now we just win Rocky Win. Jet Belt, pay for it. Overkill with Mr. Hollywood. And bombs away. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, you're right. It is higher, but that's all right. Then we can throw away Swordman to pay for Starstruck. Use this as well to stun him if we wanted to. Our attack is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Tuck this, heal another 1. And then we swing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, minus 11 with him too. Wow. That was a fascinating game. Don't like that precon either. Actually, the precon's not bad. Battlefield benevolence, I don't like. Heroic conditioning, take a bunch out. But that was interesting. It yeah, half the time. The amount that you heal is insane. Yeah, Wonderman's strong. Oh, I got a cigarette. That was kind of nuts. Because it felt so different than what Hercules was. Like, good on Frank for designing 2 heroes that feel entirely different. Like, they feel so different. I mean, obviously with Hercules, we struggled a lot in the beginning, but then, like, didn't matter how bad things got, we were fine. It felt like we were getting a little dicey there at times. Let's see, we would have gotten hit with an attack. We would have gotten rid of an advance, and their back card would have been Masters of Evil, so. Yeah. Just placed my order for Hercules and Wonderman. Yeah, Wonderman, it's a little finicky with the tuck stuff, but once you get the rhythm for it, it's fine. It really is. I'm excited to build with him because I think there's some fun things you can do for sure. I don't know if I like one more than the other. Man, I did not like Wonderman. Or I'm sorry, I liked Wonderman more than I thought I was going to. Like, I thought I'd be fine. But that energy system is pretty cool. I like that more than I thought I was going to, I'll be honest. So that was really fun. So I'm finishing Carcosa. I'm going to try these guys. Yeah. Hercules, yeah, was rough. Once you got one thing out there, it helped a lot. Like, he's bad without any boons or whatever. But once you got 1, you were good. 2, you were great. 3, you were phenomenal. Because just playing everything for free. This was interesting for sure. I like this. I like this a lot. You just have to be really careful reading his cards. Not in a bad way. I mean, everyone else is more careful than I am. So, Starstruck is interesting with dealing your damage because basically a 1-for-4 card essentially. But Mr. Hollywood is just kind of not broken, but Mr. Hollywood with Jet Belt is just crazy. It's like a crazy combo. It just works so well. And like active altruism, like you're basically it's 0 to 3. Assuming you get Mr. Hollywood out there. Like you have to get that card out. Once you get that card out, you're kind of set. Jet Belt is pretty good. But yeah, an Ionic Blast, I mean, 2, 4, 6, 1 for 9 is crazy. Like that's insane. You don't need to build out that much to be strong? No, you really don't. I could have used more allies to help me out a little bit, but that's it. I was playing Civil War Iron Man with Wonderman and kept getting nuked by Repulsor Blast, so maybe I'll try a different villain for sure. Jet Belt puts him on a different level for sure. You Mr. Hollywood? Yeah. They're crazy together. What's crazy, Wonderman only gets better with a good build too. Yeah, I can see that for sure. How would you rate them on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being Strange, 10 being Valkyrie. Obviously I need more plays of both. Wonderman is probably a little bit stronger. Well, for true solo. I think for multiplayer, I think Hercules will be stronger. But for true solo, I mean, Wonderman might be a solid 8. Hercules right there, 7, 8, somewhere in there. Maybe 8, 9, like 7, 8 or 8, 9, somewhere in that range. Like, I've always enjoyed when they have heroes that aren't like the big name heroes, because I feel like they can take design chances on things. Because it feels very unique, very powerful, very different. Like Hercules is obviously way different than anything we've really seen, right? The tucking stuff we've seen before, but not a ton. So I always think that it's fun when they have the lesser known heroes, and they can just kind of go crazy, right? They can just go crazy with things, and it feels like that. So yeah, I like it. I like them a lot. My system with heroes is to play through the current campaign with them. I didn't do this for Tiger and Hulkling since I just played them against every Civil War and SmackDown villain. But I think I'm going to take Herc and Wonderman against the Shield campaign, which I don't feel like doing with Hulkling and Tiger. That's fair. Yeah, I like both of them more than Hulkling for sure. For sure. Tiger is still like right there in the mix with them. Tiger, I still think, because Tiger just like feeds into what I really enjoy with like minion slaying. Like I love minion slaying, so that's just like more like on me kind of thing. So Tiger's up there for me, but they're pretty close with it. I'm so bad with Tiger. That's fair. But yeah, I mean, 3 out of the 4 heroes for me have been massive success. The villains are kind of whatever. Tiger was a standout for sure. These heroes do more for me than Hulkling as well. I get too distracted with minion slaying that I forget about the villain. They sneak up and win. Jay, welcome to chat. I wish I knew how to play Tiger well. I love her. Yeah, she's fantastic. I found these 2 precons work. Yeah, like I would definitely adjust her. I would definitely adjust both these precons. This one was a better one. We only had 1 dead hand. The Herc one, there were some massive changes I would make that I'm excited to make. And that's the other, I guess that's the bigger thing, right? Is like I am very excited to play these heroes more. Like Hulkling, I was kind of like, okay, whatever. Tigra, I felt like I got pretty quick of how to make her really good. I feel like Hercules and Wonderman, there's more I can sink my teeth into and like try different things. And so I'm excited for that. T-Bola, welcome to chat. Hero Design, I feel like they did a good job with this wave. I think absolutely they did. I think Caleb did. Again, Hulkling's not bad. It's just Hulkling's not my first love. But I think he did a good job with it. I think he did a phenomenal job with Tigra. If Frank keeps producing things like Hercules and Wonderman, man, I don't care if he keeps doing D tier heroes or whatever you want to call them. Give me this all day, every day over like big names that aren't good. That aren't fun. I shouldn't say not good, not fun. Herc seems like one of those intriguing characters that you want to try building. Yeah, 100%. I played a 2-player game with Tiger last week. My friend was playing Magneto and he said, I don't know why I'm here, as Tiger ripped Loki to shreds. Given how unremarkable the heroes are in terms of popularity, you knew they were going to make their mechanics good and interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure Frank's the one that did Valkyrie, right? So it makes sense they would come up with another banger. Excited to get back to regular villains this year, even though I did like fighting against Cap and Iron Man. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for the next wave of Daredevil and see what they do. Yeah. I mean, I would say besides massive shout out to Frank. If he's quote unquote replacing Caleb, I'm happy. I'm really happy. They were both a lot of fun. In very different ways too. And I think that's something that we don't always get either. I think a lot of times when they come out heroes back to back, like not that they're similar, but it's just like, okay. Maybe one's interesting or they're both kind of like okay or whatever. Nah, these were fantastic. Speaking of Valk, do we need to let chat decide who they want to see Hulk and Valk fight? Yeah, 100%. Do you think White Tiger will be brought? They might do her eventually. I'm not sure. OG Loki, obviously. Oh my god. You really hated your life then, didn't you? Yeah. God, I'm still stunned. The signature glasses, after you change form, tuck in the... Yeah, like the glasses could have been interesting to pull some cards back, but that's... Changing forms always a little rough. What are you for? I just don't care about those type of cards. I mean, it's fine. The energy siphon was interesting too. With how that works, with that you can take damage and generate extra resources that way. That's crazy. That's a very interesting card. New Loki with Infinity Gauntlet. That's hilarious. Yeah. I don't know, chat. I'm shocked how good that was. And I think since the aerial, I mean, people are going to lean to aerial builds with him, but I really don't think you need to. Let's see what the aerial cards are resource-wise. Unified Strike I would take out of this deck. I just don't need it. I like the idea, but whatever. Advanced Glider View insist. What's your favorite Infinity Stone? They all were rough. I don't know if I have a favorite because they all wreck me. Yeah, Stronger Together is a bonkers card for protection too. The one that doesn't come out. That's even better. This card, I mean, they just keep making protection too strong. That's my only gripe. And like, this is a very minor gripe. Protection is way too strong. It feels like every other card is like a weird trade-off. And protection is like, there are no trade-offs. Protection is just like the best aspect. Jeez. I wish I would have gotten Hawkeye out there. The ally. I liked what he was doing. The Bombs Away card's interesting too. Like in an aerial deck build, this I think will be more fun when I'm not exhausting my hero. You know, I actually like built properly. But I think that could be a good card for sure. Especially multiplayer to help clear out a teammate or something like that. I mean, there's some really good cards in here. And what was their other ones? When you hear a defense against attack, it gets +2 for that defense if you take no damage. Yeah, like disarming defense is bonkers good. When you defend, it gets +2 if you take no damage from that attack. Discard attachment, like for 1 cost. Okay. What else came in here? Coordinated effort, that's fine. Or just compound. The cameo card is obviously gonna be popular. When a friendly character attacks, deal 1. I mean, this one's not bad. I feel like weird to build around, but I feel like you could do something with that. Yeah, it'll be clutch insert ones for sure. Yeah, some of the aspect cards we got are pretty legit. The cameo one is really interesting. I still don't know what I want to do with this yet. Probably something with Storm. But I don't know what. I have to think about that. I know people are really excited, but Black Cat every time. Black Cat or whatever Drax's is. Mantis, right? She heals. Yeah. Infinite Miss Marvel camera, that'd be fine. Angel from Psylocke is good for Ready Up Heroes. Yeah. Yeah, I think there'll be some fun things you could do. Caught in the Crossfire is great for multiplayer. Yeah. There was some interesting thing. Man. Wow. All right, chat. That was good. Really quick note, we'll be live Wednesday again to play Arkham Horror. We've only kept dying every single time, so surely it will go better this next time. So we'll do that next. Captain Marvel card draw is good. Winter Soldier, that's good too. So yeah, we'll do that, and I think Novels and I are streaming this Friday. I'm not 100% sure, so we'll see. But yeah, I appreciate you all being here. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Definitely next Monday we will do either Wonderman or Hercules. Maybe I'll build 2 decks and we'll try to run through them again and see what happens, because I'm hyped to play through these. So we'll definitely be doing one of them, maybe both. We'll see. See how late it is and whatnot. But yeah, join Discord if you haven't yet. Really appreciate you all being here. Again, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for hanging out. I think that's it. Be here for Wednesday, Arkham Horror. It's a good time. And then, yeah, Friday with Novels. We'll see what we end up doing. I'm not 100% sure yet. So appreciate you all. Take care. Have a good one.